Welcome back to USA Hype, and today we're diving into a story that has absolutely taken over fan discussions online. Rare behind-the-scenes photos of Lea Thompson have resurfaced, and viewers everywhere are buzzing as these classic images reveal a side of her that many people either forgot about or had never seen before. The unexpected release of these photos created instant shockwaves, not because they are inappropriate, but because they offer an intimate and authentic look into her early career, her personality, and the confident energy she carried long before becoming an icon. Fans were stunned in the best way possible, and the excitement hasn't stopped since. Lea Thompson is known all over the world for her unforgettable roles in Back to the Future, Some Kind of Wonderful, Carolyn in the City, and countless other classics. Her career spans decades, and she has consistently remained one of Hollywood's most admired and respected actresses. What made these resurfaced photos so fascinating is how they captured her during quieter, more personal moments, photos taken in the early days of her rise, where her youth, ambition, and natural presence shine through. Fans love Lea for her talent, warmth, and timeless beauty. But these images reminded them of how fearless and expressive she was even back then. As these rare photos circulated, people were quick to point out how different Hollywood was during that era. Back in the 80s and 90s, actors often participated in artistic, stylized photo shoots that were meant to showcase personality rather than manufactured image. Lea Thompson was no exception. These newly resurfaced pictures highlight her confidence at a time when she was still carving her identity in the industry. Instead of looking staged or forced, the images reveal a genuine, expressive version of Lea, a young actress full of energy, creativity, and determination. Fans reacted with surprise because many of them had simply never seen these photos before. Lea has always been humble and low-key about her career, rarely showcasing these older, more artistic shots. So when the images suddenly began circulating online, the reactions were instant. People praised how naturally she carried herself and how the photos perfectly captured the spirit of the time period. Viewers commented that the vintage style, lighting, and mood of the pictures made them feel like they were stepping back into a piece of Hollywood history. It was nostalgic, exciting, and surprisingly emotional for longtime fans. What made the response even stronger was how these photos helped people appreciate the journey Lea Thompson has taken. She has always been much more than a performer. She's a director, a storyteller, a mother, and a consistently positive presence in entertainment. These resurfaced images reminded fans of her boldness and artistic spirit. They saw not just an actress posing for the camera, but a young woman stepping into her future with confidence and charisma. It reignited admiration for her dedication and the authenticity she's carried throughout her entire career. The buzz didn't stop at nostalgia. Younger fans, especially those who discovered her through Back to the Future marathons or streaming platforms, were shocked to see Lea in such expressive, vintage photo shoots. Many were used to her more recent roles and social media presence, where she appears as the fun, kind, down-to-earth personality she's known for today. Seeing her in these stylized, dramatic, classic Hollywood images felt like discovering a whole new chapter of her life. It showed them that before she became a household name, Lea Thompson was already overflowing with personality, confidence, and artistic depth. The fan conversations took another interesting direction as people began reflecting on how gracefully Lea has evolved over the years. These older photos highlight a version of her that was bold and expressive,